back to the Culture Development Podcast, but this is different, though.
It's different.
This is different. It's me and my brother, my big brother right here. You know what I'm saying? So we about to chop it up how we do every day on the phone, and it's just you just gonna flow.
Let's talk a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
So it is.
Who are you? Introduce yourself quick, dude.
Shit, Pez Davila, Dejuan, real name. Pez, where everybody know me as, depending on where you from.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this dude, everybody call him Pez. I mean, y'all know back home they call him Pez, but the people that been around him for the longest, we usually call him Dez. Yeah. Just his real name, or real nickname. But anyway, Dez, what's up, man?
Shit, we in Virginia Beach. Had to get out the cold weather in Minnesota.
Yeah.
It's negative 50 up there.
Which is crazy that you even chose to put yourself in that position.
Yeah, well, I love
to
it,
move down there.
I love it.
It wasn't smart.
No, it was, though. See where I'm at now.
Yeah. How you doing your thing?
Yeah.
So,
good.
How did Tanya and Jerry kids get to that point, man? It's a long story. It's a crazy journey.
It is.
You know.
Because we both found our paths a different way.
Yeah.
For sure. I was more of a, what's the word? Melancholy? I want to use that word.
Melancholy?
Yeah, I want to use that.
No, wasn't melancholy.
Eccentric.
All right, explain what you mean.
I was an eccentric guy. I'm the fun dude, funny, you know what I mean, do wild shit type person.
Yeah, that's not melancholy. I mean?
It's not.
Yeah.
But, I'll explain when I get to melancholy. I wasn't as, I was rowdy, but I wasn't as confrontational as you was.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean, when it comes to that. Like, people knew, like, if it came down to it, we gonna get down, but I always like to find a different way.
Yeah, so you was like the class clown.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
That got wild, but I was just like, I'm still funny.
Yeah.
But I'm the aggressive dog. Like, it's like, all right, but now Jerome really gonna start fighting.
Like, I gotta say, chill. Like, we ain't got time. We got other shit to do.
Yeah.
And we ain't gotta show people that we tough. Because a lot of people knew that. But being from the hood, sometimes you feel like, you know what I mean, if people test that, we always got to prove it. You know what I mean? And I tell my kids that from my, I run a nonprofit. I tell my kids all the time, like, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Yeah. You know what I mean? But we wasn't mature enough at that age.
No, and your name was literally all you got.
Yeah, that's
at
it.
That point.
That's all it was.
So we always spoke about that. But it was crazy because, like, but you were huge all the time.
Yeah.
I was little all the time.
All the time.
So it was like, you could be like, yo, don't, as long as you don't touch my brother.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it don't matter. Like, we got to set this off real quick.
That's true. Yeah.
And, isn't nobody going to just mess with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, yeah.
But it was the reasons why we did those things. I think you was more of like, you feel like you always had to protect everything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? And I always knew I wasn't a protector, so I needed to protect it different ways. No. We could have two fighters.
If we both act the same, we would have been in prison.
Oh, yeah, or dead.
Yeah, that's a
fact.
For
sure.
Because we got into a lot of wild stuff. And the crazy thing about it all, we were good kids.
No, we was. We was good kids. All smart in school. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, did we supposed to? Really never got locked up. Should have, but really never did.
I mean, you did in high school.
I got locked in. Wow.
Yeah.
On some crazy stuff.
This man got kicked out of high school.
Kicked out of high school.
Could have been doing the football thing.
You know, I'm in the league.
You know what's the craziest part about that whole story is you still graduated and
top of my class
and still did that.
Yeah.
But let's start off with the story. That way we can start having some fun. Because so again, we grew up like so close. This is my mom's son, my dad's, like we grew up close. And we were together every day.
Every day.
It was like we almost are like the same person. Literally talk on the phone like hours and hours a day. Even to what he does now for work is like the same thing I'm moving into with the like mentorship and entrepreneurship. So like we became like our paths went the same way, even though we moved apart.
Different, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
And that is crazy, because after high school I ended up going initially to upstate New York, worked at this Winter Bible Institute, ran Christian camps all over, and you did college, military, because you had a kid young. But always, we was always in touch. No matter what, we was always in touch. Conversations, shit like that. And then seeing where we are now, it's like, damn. A lot of times it don't make sense how we got here, but we did.
Yeah.
And the shit that I feel like we thought we should have been doing, it was always something better there. We just ain't know it at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
But like, when we say it don't make sense, it really don't. Mm-hmm. Because like our life is kind of, if you like explain what happened, people be like, what? Yeah. How did that story? That don't really explain how you lived here, did this. It's so much stuff
affiliated with these people,
and just like know everybody. But one thing that I can say, like, no matter where me and you go, and it's always come up. It's like we become a part of like. We become like the names. Like everybody know Rome. Everybody knows Scurry. Like it's that thing. And then for you, same thing. Like when you went to Word of Life, you was like everybody knows. Like it's Biz.
Oh yeah,
like the mayor of the place. And we went down to see you in Minnesota, and I'm like, this dude. They might as well give him his own like
day.
Yeah,
like for real. I moved to Minnesota, didn't know nobody, and now honestly, I feel like I run a town. Like, I got the largest nonprofit, probably youth and family nonprofit, probably in the state of Minnesota, and like youth liaison for DPD. I help hire police officers. Like there's so much I do in the town. A lot of people ask, oh, like, are you from here? It's like, nah, I'm not. I only been here for 9 years. You know what I mean? But the people I rub elbows with and just know in that area, it seemed like, oh yeah, he done been here for 30 years.
Yeah, you would think you was born and raised in Minnesota, which is crazy. First of all, like every time I think about it, I'm like, how did this mug end up in Minnesota from Jersey? Crazy. Like that don't even make sense. It makes no sense. Out of all places, like when I tell people like, yeah, I got a brother in Minnesota, they're like, Minnesota.
Picked the spot on the map. Ain't know nobody. Just had to go. Only person that was up there I knew was Boo Boo.
Yeah, when he went because he playing for
Minnesota.
Yeah, the Vikings.
Yeah, play for the Vikings.
Take me a double take. I don't be watching sports. I'm trying to think of the name.
But yeah. But he's like, yeah, you should come out to Minnesota. And I was like, shit, what's up there? All I know is it's cold. I mean, it'll popping up. Loved it. Got another major there at UMD and doing my thing.
Okay, explain your nonprofit.
So it's a youth and family nonprofit called Neighborhood Youth Services. We work with a lot of at-risk BIPOC youth. Hate that word for real, but people use it all the time.
What is BIPOC?
Black, indigenous people of color, something like that. I think that's what it means. Could be wrong. We can Google that later.
Yeah, BIPOC. Yeah. BIPOC. That actually sounds like kind of.
Can't stand it.
It kind of sounds racist, like black.
I can't stand it. But it's language that we got to use when we write grants. Yeah. So people see, oh, they work with the BIPOC. We work with everybody. Just say we work with everybody. Right. Predominantly like, black.
They could be underprivileged
exactly.
Kids or
you know what I mean?
Like
but that's the phrase. And everything political now. You know what I mean? Which is stupid, but if you don't use these words and phrases and shit like that, then
and they'll probably end up changing it when somebody gets sensitive about it.
Exactly, because somebody will get soft about it pretty soon. We can't call them black
anymore. You
know what I mean?
This and that.
Yeah, I'm sick of this shit.
Y'all got all the nonsense going on down there.
Minnesota wild, especially Minneapolis, as everybody know. You got the ICE in there doing whatever the fuck they doing. And it's a lot of people, Minnesota is historically a blue state, Democratic, but last year it was red. When they voted for Trump came in, so everybody all up in arms about that, and a lot of shit that's going on there. If you really pay attention and get your emotions out of it, you realize this shit is political. You know what I mean? Because we talked about it earlier, Minnesota, a sanctuary state, and the aggression that's shown down there is wild. You know what I mean? I get it. They federal officers. They allowed to do whatever it is. And Trump ain't making it no better because the way he tweet get people riled up.
Yeah.
Everybody think they entitled, whether you on the law enforcement side or whether you on the citizen side.
Yeah.
You know, the citizens think, oh, I gotta protect them. You know, all the white people, you want to have voices for everybody else think they can't speak for themselves, which is crazy. But then you get the law that say, look, Trump said I can do this, bitch, I'm going crazy.
They time to shine.
Wow.
That's why I said you can, like we talked about it before, but you give people that much power in like a week of training,
they're
gonna turn up if they get the chance.
That's it. You give them a badge and say, you represent us now, especially to kids and young guys or females, whatever it is that never really had an identity.
Yeah,
this their identity now. You know when they say I represent the country,
I'm a fed.
You know what I mean. Trump said, okay, do your thing.
How you say ice in Spanish, Cassandra? Yellow.
Yep. Yellow.
They went. I thought it was gonna be Issei or something.
I thought it was gonna be Ice and Loto.
You know what I'm talking about? He said yellow. I'm waiting for a whole nother joke.
You know what I mean?
What?
Well,
Yeah, they be picking and choosing what
that's
they want
it.
to do.
Yeah, but that's how people are. Everybody want to belong to something.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Nah, that's where we at with the whole,
the
whole country, the whole
world.
The
world.
Everybody, like I talked about it on the or like 2 podcasts ago. It's tribalism. I'm like, everybody want a squad to be on. You know what I'm saying? And when they get down to like the nitty and gritty, it goes to like all the way down to like my block. Like I only mess with people who live here.
That's it.
You know? And they get an identity from that little tribe, and we can't even work together now because you looking like, well, I'm from Jersey. And they're like,
true.
I'm from there. You like, no, we just
And for black people, it's neighborhoods and cities. People are excited. Like, so I was just talking to one of the parents of my kids. I asked, where you from? She said, I'm from Chicago. I said, oh, when did you move out here? She said, I was 1. I said,
you ain't from
nigga,
there.
You ain't from Chicago.
Yeah.
You was born in Chicago. You was raised in Duluth. Nah, I'm from Chicago. Stop. I get and I get and I don't get at the same time why you feel like being from Chicago give you more stain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if I was still in the hood, I think I would respect it more. But being outside of it, it's like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing to me.
Yeah, with any type of intelligence, you start saying, like, you like, what does that matter?
And what does it and why does it matter? Like, you want to be known for violence, crime, shit like that.
Like we be talking, I always say, I'm like, you meet somebody, and it's usually us, the black people. You meet somebody, they got to tell you, like, the worst, like, they from the worst thing, or this and that. And then you, like, you find out, because I always be like, when they get aggressive, I do the same thing, like, where you go to high school at? Oh, in Chesapeake, Virginia. I'm like, you from Chesapeake?
You ain't a gangster, your real name Clarence. What be Raven say? Clarence parents had a real good marriage. Bitch, pay attention.
Yo, you know what I'm going to say about that movie now that we getting ready?
I already know.
So, think about how racist that movie is.
It's wild as hell.
You get Eminem, a white dude, come through and battle rap, right? Okay, cool. Yeah. But he won the whole thing by telling the black dude, you ain't black enough because you got parents.
Exactly. Because you got 2 parents.
He told him you ain't.
Nigga, you ain't supposed to have a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
One of them supposed to be gone.
Bro, think about that. That is racist. And everybody like, he the best rapper.
And they supposed to, ooh.
Yo. Like, y'all gonna cancel this man because he got parents?
Listen, because he got parents.
That's crazy.
That nigga, he might have been the first to get canceled on camera. And we never noticed it at the time.
Nope, until we grew up and I was sitting there seeing it. I said, Clarence's parents got a real good marriage. I'm thinking,
and you know how many times I thought, damn, you know how cool it would be to have a mom and a dad? At the same time, we were so blind and stuck where we were. I was glad we didn't have no dude in the house.
You don't want none.
Nigga, I ain't want...
Think about this. We used to make fun of people who had 2 parents.
Facts. That is true.
Man, you couldn't. Y'all live over there in the
bed. You live on Burlington.
Yeah, we used to make fun of people like, man, he got a whole dad. That is crazy when you think about it.
It really is.
But we was like you said, that's what we thought.
Because that's all we knew.
That's all we knew. We like you supposed to have a tough story.
Yeah, exactly.
How you finna hang out with me? Yeah. And you ain't. You don't know no crackhead.
Yeah, but it's because we didn't understand at the time the situation we was in. We didn't understand. We was fucked up because we ain't have 2 parents in the house. Not that our mom and dad was good, like in the sense of we would have learned a bunch of positive things from them.
Right.
You know
like
I mean?
if they was together, it wasn't like
we probably would have been more fucked up if I'm being real.
It wasn't like with two scholars. You know what I mean? Love y'all to death.
Yeah, love y'all.
Y'all gonna get this work. What you said?
You gonna get this
work.
You
gonna get this work.
Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, we at the time we just didn't know. We just thought we was normal because we had one parent. That was everybody else around us do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having two is crazy. You know what I mean? So and now I look at the kids in my center and I'm like, you fucked up because you only being raised by your mom.
Yeah.
Or you only being raised by your dad. Like you missing so many lessons there.
And they get to see the images. Like, they get to see stuff around them. Like, at least we only seen what we seen.
That's it.
Like, everybody was the same way. Mm-hmm. So, it was kind of like, all right, we cool. We allowed to be tough because we fit in with this environment. Exactly. But, you know, it's like with people who don't see, people who see it all, they be looked down. I never get sent back like, damn. Yeah. They watching the little commercials, see the little mixed kids, mixed family, and they just looking like, Mom, where?
When's Dad coming home? He's not.
They said he in school. Dad, I'm 15. He been Dad, what, he a doctor?
You know what I mean? Like, and where the school at? We can't go visit him? No, only on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 4 and 8.
But that's a wild situation when you think about it. It's, and you know, growing up, like, we didn't accept the whole, like, ain't no stepdad shit.
Yeah, nah, none of that.
Ain't none of that.
And I think, and to be honest, it probably was because of the people she brought in the house.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? Obviously. Shit. It was, even from the beginning. Well, when we was born, Mommy got married once. Mm-hmm. You know, but then after, which ain't last long, after that, met a dude, he, broke up, he ended up passing away. And then got with Marvin.
And you throwing names and everything.
Yeah, it don't matter. It is what it is. On the pod, it's all good. Who was terrible? We gonna talk, we gonna talk. Right? It's what it is. And,
you gonna lose some friends. I don't care about that. I don't really care. But good.
But, just that whole interaction growing up, we knew from the rip what was going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And try to talk to Mommy about it, but in her mind, you don't want me to be happy. Yeah. It's like, nah. To be honest, we was pretty fine where we were. You know what I mean? And if you're just going to bring somebody in, make sure they can handle your kids. They
or be a suitable person.
Partner. You know what I mean?
Or even a mentor, a role model. Yeah. Like, you get what I'm saying?
My mother dying to be a bride, but he ain't fit for groom. You know what I mean? And that,
come on now.
You know what I mean? They ain't
come on now.
You know what I mean?
Message.
The message, what he told him. But it is the truth. Like, a lot of women think because they got that independent, I don't need a man. The man that they do get, they think they got to save. Yeah. It's never a person that's above them because I don't need to submit to nobody. Ain't nobody saying you submitting. It's just saying, like, you getting somebody who is worth spending the rest of your life with.
Yeah, and then that word submissive is not bad. If you get you a good man, you can follow. You can even be like, I'm cool. Like,
exactly.
I'm good.
Yeah, and it don't make you less than. Nah. People look at that word submissive and think, I'm less than. No, it don't.
Somebody has to be the boss.
Facts. You can't have two.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want two peasants around. Yeah. Like, I don't. That's crazy. I've been up boxing every day.
But like I said, it ain't easy trying to raise a man.
You know who said that?
Yeah.
Pop.
Come on now. But the thing is, I would say, because, all right, so even going back, we we got a strong dad. Like, when I mean strong is the dude is the toughest. Like, he's tough.
Yeah, very.
So what he was able to instill was toughness, but without showing what do I do with this? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, you telling me that don't let nobody call me a boy, they better refer to you as a young man.
Exactly.
You gonna take a 6-year-old and do that, and I gotta go back home to mommy house?
And they never give us the lesson of why.
Like, tell me why you saying it. So now I'm in school when they say boys look do that. I'm over here trying to fight teachers and everything.
To this day, I don't. It's two things I don't like being called: color and boy. And because I think to me, boy is very disrespectful. But it's what we learn. Like you said, it's what we learned growing up.
And we're not even talking about in a racist sense. We
exactly. It's just
like even with
just
like
the
you
word
see like the 5-year-old.
Exactly.
Like I still say, hey, how's your young man doing? How you doing?
How your son?
Because I don't want to disrespect him. Because I remember
that's your little boy. I ain't gonna say that.
I remember when people be like, yo, Dad, Jerry, these your boys?
Yeah,
and Daddy be like, nah, listen.
You know what I mean?
Tell him.
Tell him who the man in fine around. Shit like
and
that.
we sitting over there really like, yeah.
You better let him know, Jay.
Yeah. I was like, I shouldn't be this aggressive.
Exactly. We should. I'm 7.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now?
How am I the man that I trying to count? Like, so I gotta be.
I got a job. I ain't got no money for real. I'm fucked up.
So I guess I'm in.
Yeah. Because my dad said.
Yo.
Exactly.
Dad's the man in the house, so Dad's leave.
Yeah, Dad's gone. Then I'm gonna have to. Exactly.
We just figured it out.
That's it. Every day.
Then we was figuring it out, man. But we had so many experiences growing up like that where we really were forced to be young men at a time where it's like, Dad, we what I always say to people. I don't think we ever had the chance to just be kids.
Nah. We had glimpses.
Glimpses of it. Yeah.
We did. We had glimpses of a childhood kid, but when it came to like really, we ain't never had that experience you see on the TV playing catch with your dad. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Him showing up to parent-teacher conferences and nigga, that shit don't exist. Like that's crazy.
I remember Daddy went on a field trip with me.
Damn.
And we was in 2nd grade. Well, I was in 2nd grade. I said, now thinking back to it, I said, Daddy was drunk.
Oh, he had to be.
He was wild. I'm embarrassed.
Love him.
I was there. Love him to death.
Love him.
But I said, Pop, now that I think Pop was turned up.
There was a moment for years we didn't seem not drunk. Mm-hmm. Because remember the time when he tried to stop drinking? He went to the hospital. He went to the hospital and the doctor said, nah, nigga, it's too late. You might as well keep going.
Go ahead.
If you stop drinking now, you're going to die. Damn. Which is a wild thing. I'll never forget that. And I was like, God damn, you know how much you got to drink for a professional to say, you might as well go on finish that bottle.
Hey, you got something at the crib? Hey. Bring him a beer.
You feel me? If you don't got it, here's some cash. Because bitch, you gonna finish this shit out.
Please write it out.
You know what I mean?
At this point, this is genetic. Like this shit is. You got a 40 in your DNA. Like,
But it's a lot of things growing up that we thought was good that end up being negative. Yeah. And I'm gonna go to one that a lot of people don't want to hear. It was the church.
Come on now.
It was the church, bro.
I said preach.
The hood, and I'm only gonna talk about the hood. It fucked the hood up because it keep a lot of people stagnant. Yeah. Including our mom, our grandmom. Like, they prayed so much and they waited. You know what I mean? Not realizing like, you gotta do something. You know what I mean? Like, not that we religious, but if y'all are religious, like the Bible even tells y'all,
faith work
is dead.
Come on now. Look, we was in there.
We was in there. You know what I mean?
Look, when he said Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, nothing around me.
That's what Genesis rules.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
We know it.
But people didn't understand, like, I'm going to wait on God. He never told y'all. No. So he never said that. No. He said, believe in me, and then boom, here's what I need y'all to do after that.
And we've seen people waiting, like...
Still waiting.
But they was on some waiting stuff like, I ain't doing nothing.
Nothing. I'm sitting in the crib.
Lights
on, shade shut. Donna Jane, love her. Donna.
Come on now.
You my boo-boo.
Don't tell you best not talk about my grandma. That's one thing they ain't gonna do.
Grams.
And not her Jesus.
Not her Jesus.
You finna
praise the Lord.
Yeah, come on now.
My bad. You right.
Yeah. I'm covered in the...
But it fucked a lot of people up.
Nah, it did, man. And even... I remember... Even for us, I remember going through a period where I was extremely scared that the world was going to end.
Wow.
Because that's all we heard. Everybody was like, Jesus coming back. It's happening.
And Lucia told us that every 5 days.
Love her.
Love her. That's my girl.
We was ready to... I was ready to clock. I'm looking like, what we going to school for?
And Lucia took her kids out of school and said, nah, don't... Yeah, you got 1 + 1. Don't give a fuck. Holy Spirit plus Jesus. We going to heaven.
That's going to save you.
That's where we going.
Yeah,
and guess where they at now?
So moving on.
Keep going. Keep going, bro.
We still gotta have family.
We do. But see, you put me on the cat. You know how I am.
We still have family, mind you. Like I said, we are similar, but a lot of the opinions and conversations is those. Anyway, that's my brother. I remember that period of being like, it would just shut down. Like, hey, spoonfit, Jesus is coming back. Right, you better go. And I remember we used to have to watch all the Left Behind. Remember the Left Behind series?
Which just was crazy.
You know how scary they are to a kid?
To a kid.
That's like forcing a kid to watch all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's it.
And telling them, yo, this is going to happen. Prepare.
If you don't.
If you do not.
Then your face is going to be on his face. Yeah.
That sounds scary.
Do you
remember when I used to wake up and I would wake up and you wake up and I'm in your bed because I was scared.
Bro, you remember the one time, this was a while ago, you might not remember, when we had played them fake trumpets and we all left our clothes folded on the bed? You don't remember that shit? We had this, Jerome thought we was gone. Rapture happened. Nigga, we chilling downstairs.
But I used to, that type of stuff made me start looking. I remember mommy would say, you're gonna take the animals too. The next good. So I would wait. If I ain't see nobody for a while, I'm looking for birds.
That's it. But when mommy said, time out, what mommy said? Mommy said that when the birds start low, when they start flying low to the earth, I started looking at the sky. I said, "Fuck that bird doing in that tree."
I think they gotta eat though. I'm over here questioning shit that don't make no sense.
Up. Bro,
everything would get equated to Jesus coming. They got dog. Look, when you start seeing dogs just peeing, y'all need to get ready.
When that wind start blowing, y'all know what time it is.
If it's cold in the winter, y'all better get pregnant.
Shit, I'm trying to tell you. If the sun come up at 7 a.m., y'all left behind. Y'all the last ones here.
I'm telling you, I would be like, Mom! Mom! I would just think, I was hoping, let me not see nobody for a minute.
She had us fucked up.
I thought the rapture came. Remember I used to hear random noises, like if you hear the sound, come on, somebody ride by with the wrong music. I said, the trumpet, they done sound the trumpet.
They done sound the bitch.
They done sound the trumpet. They gonna leave me here.
Whole time that's Lil Wayne the Drought 3 playing in the distance.
Yo, they had us tweaking over that, man.
Yep. If hell didn't exist, a lot of people wouldn't.
Come on now.
Look.
Come on, the fear of hell.
The fear of hell, they get people. The moment you get to a point where you ain't scared of that, you say,
you kind of be like, okay.
It's we.
All right.
But you know what? Make your own decision.
Yeah, I ain't here to tell you
nothing. I can't make it for you.
I ain't here to tell you nothing. Nothing to nobody.
Nothing.
But I tell you what, y'all need to stop. Lead them kids along with that. Teach them some good stories or something first. Like, please stop telling them.
Because to be honest, most of the kids y'all teach it to, if you force it on them, they gone. Most of the pastor kids are savages. Yeah. Savages out here. Trust me, I ain't even going to say the names.
Don't stop dropping names. Dude.
I'm not going to say the names.
That's the last name we dropping.
I'm not going to say this one.
Because you finna start saying, and then I done seen.
I'm not going to say the one.
Remember when the one had happened?
I'm not going to say the one I want to say.
Everybody gonna be hitting this stuff. Yo, Dad, you thought we was cool.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
I really follow y'all.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that,
But no, it's people you seen that be like, damn, they really.
You said your dad the pastor?
Yeah. Ooh.
Let me stop.
Do he know you?
Okay, no, my bad. He just posted that song on the. Okay. Never mind.
Nah, those situations get sticky.
They do.
Yeah. Very, very spooky, like shit you see
in the movies, bitch.
You understand what I'm talking about? But childhood was fun.
It was. We had a ball. And a lot of kids don't. I had somebody ask me, one of the kids asked me, if you can go back, where would you go? First of all, it's only so many places we could go as what we are. Put me back to the 90s. 90s, 2000s, I'm good. Because we had Manhunt. We had, you know what I mean? We ain't really worried about a lot of things that people worried about now. Politics, we didn't even think about that shit.
No.
The first time I ever thought about politics was when Jeezy said, my president is black.
My Lambo is
Lambo is blue.
What he said? And
I be goddamn.
What did he say? If my something ain't too.
I don't know.
Pull it up.
Pull it the fuck up.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah.
I remember we had to start wearing, this is going in the circle. But Jeezy Snowman came out. They switched the uniforms at the whole schools, all the schools in the area, because everybody kept wearing them damn snowman shirts.
But not even that. It was gang shit.
Yeah, it was a lot of gang activity.
So we could only wear maroon shirts, maroon or gray shirts, black pants.
Yeah.
Then they realized, oh nigga, we rocking keychains now. Red on the right, blue on the left. You remember? Then they took the keychains from us. You know, we couldn't have none of that.
Hey, they was still bringing out ways to gang bang.
Oh yeah, gang all day.
That's crazy.
All day.
You 13 out here gang banging.
Wow, changing the shoestrings in your shoes and shit. We was wild, bro. Brishan was a different animal.
That was definitely a different thing.
It was a
when
different
you think back to it. And what was that? Early 2000s?
Well, you started high. I started in 06.
I started in 09.
No, you didn't. Started in 08.
08, yeah.
08. Yeah, it was jumping. It was fun as hell. But Brishan just a different animal. It is. And I think nobody in the world really like people from where we're from. It's a different.
Yeah, they're not like it. Like Brishan breed a different type of beast. They do. And like if you come from Brishan and go anywhere else, you're gonna make it.
No, that's true. That's true. But you only gonna make it if you're willing to take that chance and get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's too many people stuck at home with great ideas. You know what I mean? But they so afraid to take that next step of getting out of there. That's why, and it's every hood. People move from one hood, they go to another hood. Why? Why are you leaving saying, oh, I'm about to do something better with myself, and you end up in Atlanta?
Come on now. We about to talk about Atlanta.
What are we talking about?
I remember all the time. But you know people that I can't stand about the whole Atlanta thing is people move there and are able to like put on a facade.
Easily.
And I'm like, you scamming.
You scamming. That's all it is.
You scamming.
That's all it is.
Not everybody, but it's a lot of people who you like. If you can't figure out what in the world they do, they don't do nothing.
They don't do shit.
They don't do nothing.
You got 7 soul food places on the same block. You got the same females doing lashes or nails or hair. Like, Atlanta is one big ass hood, but everybody got an LLC to the name of it. That's all it is. Just don't walk up to me and tell me you're an entrepreneur. Bitch, what do that mean?
What do that mean?
I got an LLC. Bitch, a lot of people got LLC. I got kids right now that I made LLCs for. To sell snow cone. The snow cone, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, snow cone, man.
You know what I mean? Snow cone, man was a god.
Shout out to snow cone, man.
That don't make you an entrepreneur. No. You sold 3 snow cones this weekend.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
And there was 1,000 people outside. What are you doing wrong? The white man ain't stopped you from doing that.
Yeah, he did.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Look.
But
it's a lot of people. He said she went to Atlanta to be a nurse, but she's strict.
Drake says something about, and I'm gonna catch it in a little bit.
It's the Houston to Atlanta.
Is it
that song?
It is. Are you high right now? Do you ever get nervous? Then you started that verse. I'm gonna get it. We was just talking about that shit.
And but he said, "Hey, yeah."
But it's true. A lot of people, and then they go down there and they think you better than everybody. It's like, dog, you were selling them nasty ass platters up here for $20. Ain't nobody eat. That you use your food stamps to buy, and your kids hungry at the crib.
Yeah, and that gotta be stopped too.
Like it gotta be stopped. Like, don't come on Facebook posting all this shit and all your friends. Oh, my girl doing it, bitch. No, she's not. You know she can go. You know her food nasty.
And you keeping her down by acting like she doing her thing.
Tell her, yo, boo boo. That's not it.
That's not gonna work.
It's
Look,
not. Your son's hungry.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
And he's going to jail.
And he's hungry. And the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money. And you know what I mean? And she sung that song for y'all.
She was talking directly
to y'all. Y'all missed the whole shit.
The whole thing. Because you're not even looking at it like you tooting.
Nah.
You think you got a man.
No.
No.
You don't.
That's tooting.
You done ran that baby daddy out. Mm-hmm. Because you're an independent woman.
Yep.
Now look.
That's not entrepreneurship.
Now look.
Being a single mom is not entrepreneurship. It's not. And I want that to be known too.
And just because you threw him a birthday party don't make you a good mom.
That's also
my bad. Because y'all about to be mad. Because your son got a birthday party this Saturday.
Yep. And you spent.
You have $0 left to your name because you wanted him to have a Louis Vuitton birthday cake.
And he don't know who Louis.
And he can't spell Louis or Vuitton.
He's 3.
That nigga 3. He not gonna remember this birthday party.
Why did you name your son Christian Dior?
When you not a Christian, and fuck Dior at this point.
I just want to know. I'm just asking for the people.
Because
they trying to figure out why you named your daughter Louis Vuitton. You ain't even saying it right. You feel me? They throwing out stuff that don't even make sense. Stop.
You gotta stop. You do. Like, keep that baby dad in his life.
Let him stay in there.
He has to stay.
Let him stay.
I mean, trust me, there's some guys that don't. That you just, and you know what? I don't even care. You decided to lay down with, and this vice versa. I'm not only going to talk about women, even the dudes.
We coming to together.
Even the dudes, like y'all lay down with these females that y'all know for a fact is wild.
You seen the way her mother moved.
You saw her video before. You saw the video and you thought she twerking on a handstand at the club on a Sunday the moment she left church. And you thought, damn.
Let me wipe that up.
You know what I'm about to do?
Let me go live.
Then you have a child and then you act shocked when she randomly dropped the baby off at your house in the winter and 30 degrees and she go to the club and you not home yet.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
She was high her whole pregnancy.
Your baby's deformed.
Yep.
And I don't even want to say that. But people need to hear the truth, and I'm sick of it.
And we're going to keep dropping truth bombs throughout this thing because y'all going to hear our story.
It is.
Y'all going to hear where we came from, but you also going to get this work.
So
grown man bars.
You going to get this work.
It's something you got to deal with.
Loaded told him.
Look, I be trying to be nice. But my brother here, though.
And ain't no choice. And going back to the women, it's the same thing vice versa. These dudes is on the streets. They selling drugs. They doing this. I see it all the time. And I can speak on it because this the work I'm doing. I have dopas, and a dopa is a temporary custody order. I got a dopa on 23 kids. I got temporary custody of 23 kids. Because, and it's all from women that say, oh, they dads ain't shit. Well, you knew that before. This ain't a shock to you. Yeah. But now, because y'all, it's too much pride and arrogance to try to work shit out, now you pass them on to us and say, I need you to take care of him because I can't. You been knew you couldn't take care of this kid. He's a thug now. He's 14. I got to figure out how to get this kid who's so immersed in the streets, who ain't been to your house in months, first of all, so you don't even know where he's staying at. I got to figure out, one, how to contact him, how to get this little kid back in school, how to teach him discipline in the right way, not just all aggression and fear, but like, hey, I care about you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then get you in a good place to where you can start to see like, oh, I'm somebody. I ain't got to be this person. You know what I mean? Like, but that's that generational cycle we hear about all the time. So
yeah, and we and it's crazy to see because we seen it growing up, and now we're in a position to actually take on kids who learn bad behavior or are in such a bad situation that good thing. It's almost a good thing we went through in a sad way because now when we hear helping the kids, we like, look, dude, I know what you talking. I know what happened. You get what I'm saying? So, I see it all the time. Like, these young boys don't know how to act. No. And it's not even just, we're not even talking about just middle school or something. This is young men, like, in their 20s. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's true.
They don't really know what to do because they never had a guidance.
But you know why? That's because when they growing up, their moms let them take pictures with their middle fingers up when they 4 and 5 years old, and they think that shit cute. They cussing out grown people. They cussing out their teachers. And y'all find out ways to justify it rather than say, hey, I got to clean that shit up. You cussing your kids out every time they do something wrong. If you cussing them out at 2-3 years old, what you think they going to do?
They going to start everybody else getting cussed out.
That's it.
And then when they get that testosterone and they get a couple feet, couple
and
feet
they get cussing you out.
And now it's like, yo, I can't handle this. Yo, he out here acting a fool. I'm like, y'all.
I need you to.
They was laughing laughing at him when he was, 3. Look at he's so bad. He great. And I'm like, you keep calling him bad. He gonna grow up and be a bad man.
Bad man.
He gonna be a bad man.
And now you sitting there with the I'm confused face. Of
why I can't do this.
Of why he just killed somebody. Mm-hmm. Shit, the signs was there.
Yeah.
And you know where the signs came from? You. That kid ain't bad. That kid learns shit. Yeah. No kid is bad. I hate when people say that. Oh, this child bad. No, he not. Bro, he learned that shit from somewhere. Kid's innocent. Yeah,
and especially little boys. Little boys want to throw stuff. They want to see if stuff can break. They gonna jump off the top step. You know what I'm saying? Talking about that, you remember? You know what's crazy?
I already know what you want to say.
Remember when you told me? Because I believed my brother so much. This dude told me one day, "Yo, you know we can fly."
Girl.
Right? Gassed me up so much.
Gassed me.
I jumped off our porch and out the projects.
Wing expanded.
Look, took flight.
In Seabrooks.
I landed dead flat on my face. Looking stupid as hell because this dude talking about we could fly.
Whole rock stuck in his cheek.
To this day, I still my little cheek. But that's how gullible kids are, though, too.
It is. It is.
Kids are that gullible.
And then you get parents that when the kids go through stuff, or they got confrontation with another kid, you come down and you want to fight the kid. The fuck is we talking about? You're a grown-ass woman. You're a grown-ass man. You about to fight this child? For what? That doesn't make sense. Now you about to be in jail, and who raising your kid? Oh, you ain't think about that. You just thought, my kid ain't about to, ain't nobody about to say this to me. Okay, you right.
That's my son.
Sit your ass in jail.
I don't play about mine. As soon as you hear that I don't play about mine, I say, oh, they about to crash out.
Yep. And when I hear that, that means you ain't raised that child. Yeah. You haven't. Not the right way. Not the right way.
That's a fact, dude.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's a lot, man. To unpack about the youth.
Yeah, the youth in the hood and parents, things that this is black people. We've been neglected for too long. We've been blaming on too many other people for too long that we need to just say, hey, let's get our shit together.
We got to figure some things out.
Yep.
Yeah. What I say is ain't nobody coming to save us.
Mm-mm. These white ladies with short hair that's non-binary, they ain't doing shit.
They not about to come.
They can march all day.
Yep.
And we don't even need. The problem is we don't even like them if we talking for real.
Because they're Karens turn active.
That's it. They turn active, and in a way where, and I know how I am. I'm always I don't need nobody speaking for me. As black people, we are the most outspoken group. Mm-hmm. We are 100%. So the fact that there are times that we sit back and let somebody else say things that they think represent us is wild. Yeah. Well, we know, we look at it like, bitch, shut up. Like, we never asked you to come to this.
That's a fact.
Like
I always tell the story. I remember being on a riot line, and this lady got in my face and was calling me every racist word. And mind you, this is the white lady. Mm-hmm. There's a couple of them just surrounding me, calling me this. Mm-hmm. And mind you, I got the mask on. We got all this. I just pulled my face mask down. It was like, I'm black. Mm-hmm. Like, how are you out here fighting for me to me?
To me.
I was like, I wanted to be like, you don't get out my face.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's time to go home.
Yeah, it's time to go, man.
It's time to go.
They just moved over to the next, like, oh, and the thing. But I was sitting here like, am I really getting called racist by a little?
It's wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
Bro, listen, I know how it, because I see it. Like, especially in Minnesota, like, it's such a politics around the world. Politics, let's just say America. I'm only going to speak America. Politics got people by a chokehold in a way where, like, what they think is reality ain't. No. We a headline country. We see a headline that say, majority of people are going against this. In reality, one person said that.
Yeah, y'all put one tweet up.
One tweet. That's the power of social media. Now you thinking everybody's saying shit.
And some people want to do what everybody do. So since they heard that, now that's their opinion too.
Yeah, you know why? Because they don't belong to anything. Yeah. So now they think, oh, this is the group I'm gonna fight for. I'm gonna fight for the gays, or I'm gonna fight for the blacks or I'm gonna fight for the Mexican. You don't give a fuck about them.
No.
Because you know what? At the end of the day, everything you fighting for don't affect you. That's the issue. Like, if they ended up taking all the blacks away, guess who's still here? You. That shit don't bother you. You don't live in this neighborhood. You don't do what they do. You don't go to the places they go. You don't experience the things that they experience. You know what I mean? And to think that you can even have a voice for people who are already outspoken is crazy.
Yeah, and some people, like you said, some things don't even exist if it wasn't on the internet to you. Like if you didn't see it on the internet, you would have no idea that it happened.
Nope.
So to go out your way, search it, be right, and then try to make that your problem is crazy.
It's sick.
But people are taking on more than they can handle because they have social issues that don't even belong to them socially
don't at all.
So now you at home sitting here mad about something that just happened in a part of Minnesota, and you really got to think about, I ain't never even been there
at all.
I ain't never even going there.
Nope.
I ain't never thought about going there. But you out here talking, you see what they did. And you like, no. It didn't hit my algorithm.
And then people say, I'm gonna use my privilege. I'm gonna be honest, because you truly don't got what you think you got. Yeah. You don't.
Because you're gonna get snatched up too.
You don't look, or you gonna get popped.
Yeah. And there's ways to go around. I mean, to go about having a cause for things, like, you know what I'm saying. But to act like you the most important thing on earth, that you able to just hop into every social issue, and now you want to tell me that I got a truck and I should be helping climate change. You need to mind your business.
Mind your fucking business. And that's the same thing going on with ICE right now. A lot of people on both sides, they think they so entitled of, I'm an American, this shouldn't be happening, when the law of America is illegals can't be here. Okay, that's one. So you can get mad about it if you want to. It's a law. Because people say they're breaking the law. They're not. It's a fucking law. It's been the law whether Trump was president, Obama was president, or if we go back to Bush, or whoever you want to go back to. It's a fucking law. And then on the other side, you get people abusing powers that they have. You know what I mean? Like, I got a badge. I'm allowed to do this. It's like,
there's still checks and balances.
It is. It's checks and balances. You know what I mean? And we live in such a heightened political climate. Why try to make it worse? You know what I mean? Like, bro, you was a chump when you was growing up. A punk. You had no friends. You was getting bullied. Now you got a badge. You think like you about to be whoever the fuck, Clark Kent? Nah. People don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's ways to go about things.
Yeah, and but when you got two extremes,
that's what it is.
Everybody, like, we're able to have a fair assessment of the situation. Like, all right, yo, we do have to have some type of immigration enforcement. Like, there does have to have some way to say, people can't just come over here.
Period.
But so when you say that, some people are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, yeah, dude.
It's America, home of the free and home, bitch. That's
you
different.
Go to any country, they gonna have some checks and balances.
Try that shit in Mexico. Try it in Canada. I'm just talking about the border states.
The same ones that people leave. You go over. Go ahead and walk over there.
Try it.
Getting ran down on.
Try it in Canada. You're not crossing that border for free. You're not. Like,
I dare you to have a little tweed on you, something like that. You going to prison, and
I'm a Democrat. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit. That shit is irrelevant.
Nah, but that's the problem though. People aren't able to have a honest discord to be like, hey, you're like, sir, you're being emotional right now.
Emotional.
But let's actually look at facts.
Facts.
All right. Yeah, they are handling this the wrong way.
The wrong way.
Because there's no checks and balances. Yep. But it came about because of two extremes. And so many people took advantage of saying, yo, just come over here. You do this. We're going to make sure we don't pay taxes on this by hiring this, and that. And we do this. So now, since you have an extreme, you're going to be met by an extreme.
Is that, and I'll always say this. A lot of people may not agree, whatever. This is my opinion. Since Obama, and it's not blaming Obama for anything. This is just since Obama. The pendulum swung so high because we had a black president. And the only way to counter a black president was to get an extreme like Trump. Like I said, I'm not blaming Obama. It was his fault. No, it is what it is. But the moment that pendulum went from top here to top there, the only way to fix it is to keep these extremes going.
Yeah, especially when you get the extreme of people start saying, we gonna lose our country.
Yeah.
Once you hit that, people said we gotta go super.
They gonna take our guns, bitch. You still got guns. Yeah. Obama was president. What's his first year was?
07, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, 08.
Oh yeah, something even. You still got guns. You still got the same guns you had, and whenever he first was president to 2026.
Yeah, it was 8, 9, 10, 11.
They not gonna let us be gay no more. In that time, they passed gay marriage. What the fuck is we talking about? Like all these things y'all let headlines make y'all fear. That shit is. We're fine.
But that takes us to propaganda, though.
It is 100%. Yeah.
Like, the propaganda war was so good that they got people thinking that guns were extremely bad and only bad, or guns were completely necessary. We got to get a bunch of guns.
We got to get a bunch of guns.
So everybody just went, I hate guns. Or you went, I love guns. I need to buy some more.
Yep.
So now that made that clash crazy.
Yep. It's like COVID and toilet paper.
Yeah.
Diarrhea wasn't never a symptom of COVID. It wasn't. Not to the scale that people bought toilet paper, but because we saw it in the headline, people were buying toilet paper by the, whatever we think.
They had people cutting up goddamn towels.
Bro, using paper towels, flushing them shits in the toilet. Now you got to play a plumbing bill.
Come on now.
And who the fuck you mad at now?
Y'all remember y'all running around here with the mask on?
Y'all remember that shit looking stupid. Now look.
Arguing with people about it.
You know what I mean?
The minute they stopped posting it on the news, COVID
gone.
Just stopped.
That shit gone. And now that we got ICE, police brutality don't exist.
Remember, nobody said anything about, you don't see the videos getting pulled over. They look, they mess with me, nothing. Not saying they don't exist no more.
Yeah, but
it ain't on the internet no more. It don't, even if you post it, it ain't part of the algorithm. The algorithm is right now saying ICE. I dare you to put Jello or ICE on your post caption or hashtag, you going viral.
You going viral.
Because that's what they want you to do. That's part of the algorithm.
And that's what people don't understand. Every 4 years we go through the same shit. And y'all dumbass motherfuckers, whoever y'all, if you feel like you that, then you that. If you don't, then I ain't talking to you.
Yeah, but we probably is talking to you.
But we probably is talking to you.
Upset at this point.
Because you upset. Now you mad because you decided you going to vote this way. Pay attention. You get 4 years to pay attention. Y'all motherfuckers don't pay attention until year 4.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When they already posting shit and you think, oh, they done beat this black dude up. First of all, they done beat a hell of people up. The last 3 years. You just noticed this dude.
Because that one went viral.
That one went viral.
That's all that.
That's the one they wanted to go viral. Yeah. And y'all ate that shit up like fucking oodles and
noodles.
At
any point, they can make anything go viral.
Anything.
You get what I'm saying? So with the social media, that's why you call it a social media influencer. Because you can influence anything, including elections.
And what's crazy now is so many videos online, y'all don't even know if they real or fake. Mm-hmm. You know, I was even earlier today, I'm guilty of it. There was a video that popped, or a picture that popped up. I clicked on the picture and got to zooming in to see, is there anything that's off? That's how AI got people now.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's actually real. And the convenience of it is crazy. It's why now? They've had this technology for years, not to the public, they've had it.
Yeah.
But why the fuck is it coming out now? And fucking y'all up.
And people think that it's getting better day by day. I'm like, they already, look, this is being released now.
Bro, this shit been a thing 20 years ago. Yeah. They had y'all stupid. Never, I ain't gonna get into it because I almost got into it wrong.
Come on now, talk about
it. Almost got into a theory.
Come on.
That people ain't even ready for. They had them thinking they was on the moon.
Come on, the moon ain't never happened.
They had them thinking they was on the moon.
I don't think they ever been.
They said the people was on the moon called a landline. Yo, I'm just letting you know, we done touched down on this motherfucker.
And we put a flag on it.
And we put a flag on it on a landline plugged into an internet jack. What the fuck is we talking about? What is we talking about? And then y'all said we lost all the video and all the technology. We can't do it again.
So y'all the smartest. Y'all knew how to get to the moon,
but you ain't know how to save shit.
You couldn't save the recording.
Fuck out of here, stupid ass. Say, hey, that's my theory.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I mean, I don't think that they went there.
That's because my theory.
For one, out of all the things they had to worry about at that time, You know what somebody said? Let's go to the moon.
Let's go to the rock.
What was the point? Like, and let's send what? How many people they sent? Just a few people.
Just a couple.
You don't know if it's about to be aliens on that.
No idea.
You don't know what you finna encounter. No. But y'all said let's send like 4 or 5.
Let's send bro now.
They ain't got no gun. Let's just send them.
Let's send them. Let's see what the fuck happened.
Yeah, it don't make no sense to me. And they ain't the worst thing in the world, but you know what I mean?
You know what they said? And this is why I just watched the interview the other day, because they said this summer they supposed to send a bunch of astronauts up. They said in order to break the Van Allen belt, you have to be going 35,000 miles. Okay? An hour. Yeah. 35,000 miles an hour. People don't understand what that means. The supersonic is like 3,200 miles an hour. Supersonic. Humans can't handle anything past 4 Gs.
Yeah, without passing that.
Fuck is we talking? 35,000 miles an hour? Are you stupid? But you know what? Believe what you want. People love living in a bubble. Yeah. They do. Because it's comfortable. I get it. It's comfortable. Nobody wants their comfort to be shattered. Whether we talking about the moon or we talking about politics. Everybody want to believe things that makes them feel good. And you got to get to a point where you're like, fuck your feelings.
But the problem, like me and you talked about it. Yeah. The thing is, ignorance is bliss. Mm-hmm. Me and you walk around with the world and we think about common sense shit.
Common sense that don't exist.
But you know what, people, if we didn't, it would be so much easier because you just like, I don't know.
Sure.
What you like? They chilling. We over here worried about the moon and shit, and they over here like, you see what happened to Tiana Taylor? Who they do? That's their life. That's the biggest. That's the worst problem of the day, and then they just go on and live life.
Drewski dating this person.
That's it. Dude.
Beyonce said this about. We don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not starstruck about nobody.
I don't have the capacity to care.
Yeah, you know why?
I'm too busy focusing on
facts. And then in my mind, I'm them. Yeah, I'm that guy. Yeah, facts. I don't give a fuck about everything else. That shit is irrelevant. Like,
no, that's true. But it's crazy though, because you learn some people don't have that capacity to understand. Like, this is the world. They need you to feed them their information for the day. Exactly. Right? Yep. Like, this is what's real. Mm-hmm. And then they go on like, this is what's real. Yep. Let me stick to that.
Because for them to admit that these things are exactly what it seemed would be them destroying their own comfort.
Yeah. But you know, I think that billionaires figured that out.
Oh,
they said there's a few people who have a mind, and then there's a bunch of people who have a mind worth controlling. Mm-hmm. So if you can figure out how to control the people that have frugal minds, then you become elite.
They did that from the beginning. Yeah, Roman Empire did that. I mean, you know what I mean?
Everybody
Colosseums. That's what they did. They say, you know what? And they did it because people were starting to go against the machine. They say, fuck it, we're going to make these motherfuckers fight. Mm-hmm. We're going to give them entertainment, NFL, NBA, if you want to talk about it, what today is. Same thing. We get so distracted about all that and forget what the fuck is going on in Venezuela, Greenland, and all these other countries. What Russia doing with Africa, the deal they just made with China. Nobody talking about the biggest shits that's actually happening in the world. We worried about y'all snatching up people who legally can't be here.
That's a fact, though.
As well.
That's your yeah. And it's always like you said, we talk about the NBA and NFL. Like, people off there, why you don't watch it? I'm like, I just don't have the capacity to. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's people who lose their mind if their team don't win the Super Bowl. I'm like, they're not going to do nothing for you. You don't exist in their world.
Yeah, no, they don't even know you.
Yeah, the Eagles. They got the. I'm like, the Eagles don't care about you.
And don't get me wrong, I'm good. I love watching football.
Yeah, but you still, you're not the type of person who
I can separate it.
You reality, you watch it and then you're like, all right, but that's a game. Like, me and you never had like I don't even know who your favorite team is.
Baltimore.
See, I spent my whole life with
Yes, you did. Really... Baltimore, you was the Steelers at one point.
No, I would always say my dad liked the Steelers, so if I had
whatever, yeah.
But either way, I'm like, I don't, like, you don't go out your way to be like,
nah,
this is the most important
I'm not going to cry when they lose.
don't call me the game on. I ain't got no time. The game is on. On Sunday, I watch me for the game. I'm like, you want to watch a bunch of men tackle each other? That's cool. Like, I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. It is. But don't hurt me if I tell you my favorite team is this. Yeah, and now you like, what you mean?
I'm not about to fist fight over these.
But LeBron James. And I'm like,
I get it.
I'm sorry, sir.
My bad, blood.
I didn't know that they sponsored your family.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that LeBron played for your kid leukemia surgery.
I didn't know that.
I get it. I had no idea.
So if y'all want to shoot me because the Eagles ain't my favorite team.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry, sir.
Because I don't fly like a bird.
Yeah.
I want to fly away. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's crazy though the way people's minds really go. And then you take same thing with celebrities. Like me and you love rap.
Yeah, love it.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I love rap. Yeah. So I guess I could say I'm still guilty in some sense, but I'm not gonna fight you if you don't like Lupe Fiasco.
Nah, I'm not gonna fight you if you don't like Jadakiss.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, that's what's up. I just think they, you know what I'm saying? I think he wants.
Nah, I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like simple shit.
Oh, you listen to EO2 300
you know what I mean?
Doug?
YMG O'Malley? You know, that's your dog.
Lou,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna judge you for sure.
You know what I'm saying? If Lou bite your hand is your favorite
you know what
rapper,
we ain't gonna
let that be it.
That's it. I got too much shit to do.
I'm gonna fight you about it.
I had a kid, yeah.
And I'm not listening
One
to
of my kids just OD. I ain't got time to talk about this.
Don't send me that joint and be like, look, I just want you to listen to these 5 songs and tell me
I'm not
if you
gonna
don't like him still.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not listening to them.
I don't care.
You know how many people that sent me links and they ask me, Pez, when you... I'm not gonna get to it.
Not finna listen to it.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna get to it. How did you get my email?
Yeah.
To send me this link, to be honest.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's a fact though. Some people, y'all just need to, find something wiser.
Yeah.
So yeah, look, life is life.
It is.
What else new, man?
Shit, and it's a question for you.
Let's do it.
So, why you retired? What was the reason you retired from the police?
Yeah. So, look, I say it like this, right? And I ain't even trying to be politically correct. I had conflicts with it, right? It was a lot of I didn't fit in. Yeah. Even though I had a great relationship with everybody, like I was scurried, like you know what I'm saying. So it's really nobody treated me different or did this because I was the cool dude, like you know what I'm saying. Everybody knew it was, but I think for me, it just culturally I was different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, and being surrounded by like I feel like I was the only person that thought the way I thought. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's a club.
It is. It is a club. And we even go to like the way you speak and to do stuff. Like eventually you kind of like, I'm sick of acting.
Pretend to act
like I'm playing like that. Yep. And I'm like, that's not how I talk. And you know me, I'm tough. I'm like, no, I'm wrong. So when I start feeling like, oh man, I'm watching what I say. Yep. And when I'm seeing people have certain opinions and I'm like, oh, I didn't speak up here. That makes me feel like, oh man.
Or feeling like you're the only person that should be speaking.
Yes, because I spoke up a lot
about
anything that I felt.
And I remember conversations we had.
Looking around like, right? And people have a conversation with me outside of it, but not there.
Yeah, not there.
And I'm like, oh, so when it's time to actually stand on business.
Y'all really not.
I'm not here to I'm standing on it.
You know what I mean? My toes is down, but y'all.
What Martin said.
Yep.
You try to start the car, you looking around. Ain't nobody.
You said, bitch, the day of the Geechee is over. Bitch, it's over.
Yeah, I was just ready for that, and also, I went through a lot with it in the 2020 era. You seen it, you know what I'm saying? I went through a lot with that, like, being a black officer, like surrounded by, not that they were being, it wasn't that people were being racist or nothing. It was just like, dang, dog, like
it was a perception of you should be doing this.
Right.
So I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm surrounded, I'm just like,
doing that George Floyd shit.
I'm like one of the only people that look like me looking at that. And so I kind of felt like, dang, man, like almost as a betrayal, you know what I'm saying? Like, or something. So I don't have no ill will about it, but that it no longer fit me. Yeah. And the things that I did for them, I was like, oh, I can just be me and do this stuff. So like I told them when I was leaving, I was like, there's things that I could be in a position as Officer Scurry that I can't do is Jerome's skirt.
Exactly. And without the cuffs on.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, I need to just go be me. And I could still be out here, be a community, liaison and stuff like that. But y'all, we gonna have to get paid to do this at a higher rate. So I think that's where it came from. And then for my family, we got ambitions. So I wasn't
easy to dream a dream when it's harder to live it.
They gonna love me for my so I couldn't see myself just like getting a salary and being completely there because I'm trying to get to the bag.
Exactly, y'all. So
I was like, why are we playing games? Let's get to the bag. And so that I think that's my main reason. And you see a lot of stuff on that job. Too.
No, I believe it. Like, I remember you told me about one of your first jobs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you had the kid that drowned in the pool. Shit like that.
And I was a rookie. I'm like fresh on the job. And, one of my first things, so we talking about, one of my first scenes going to, well, actually, my first scene ever going to was a guy committed suicide.
I remember that.
We went to his house and they like to do a welfare check. We had to end up going in because he ain't answered the door days, mail, all that. We go in. He is on the bed, brains going. And when we find out what happened, he left a note saying he killed himself because he didn't get accepted into the police academy. Mind you, me and dude the same age. So when I seen it, I'm like, oh snap! Like that was crazy. And I'm like, okay,
that's wild.
Moved on. Like, okay, this is wild. And then a couple days later or so, I go to a scene looking for a missing child, and we found a baby in the neighbor's swimming pool, drowned. And I had to sit there and like do CPR. We had to like keep doing CPR all the way to the hospital, even though the baby was deceased, because of the child. You can't stop. Like, you have to keep going all the way to the hospital. So that was crazy. I got a young daughter at home at the time too. So I'm like, man, and you just had to go to work the next day or go to the next case. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point though, you start to kind of like, you just be like, okay, something happened today. Like, you forget.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was certain points where like, I would say to Cassandra, like, that stuff would, like, this happened at work, this happened. And I was like, I don't even know if she believed me no more. Because it just sounded like I'm making up shit. Yeah. And so I just stopped talking about it to people. I'm like, yeah. So it just. I always believed you. Thank you. I know you did, my love.
Little boo-boo. You feel me?
Little binky.
No, but it is wild. And it's crazy to even think about, like, somebody was so enthralled in that career and thinking like it's either it's this or it's nothing.
Yeah, that's the end all be all.
It's a wild. That's
at
a wild.
Like 21 years old, I'm like, dude, you know how much shit you could have did.
Yeah, it's a lot.
What's the mindset of somebody that thinks like that?
It's. I think that it's if I had to explain that mindset, I think it's bucket. Like, everything is in a bucket. Like, they're bottled in to. They don't know that there is something else out here into this world. You get what I'm saying?
A snow globe.
It's snow globe.
Yeah, a snow globe.
Because I've recently encountered someone that like had it in their head so much for this vision that it's like they can't, even though they probably know deep down this ain't it or this ain't the only path that I could take to reach my goals. This is what's just it's stuck. So like I'm sure some guys like they get into ROTC and then they want to be soldiers. You know what I mean? You're not really. You could do something else. You might be probably built for something else, but it's like because of the people around you or because of the
parents or the legacy. And
you feel like you have to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. My great-grandpa was this. My dad was this. Yeah. Like, I need to continue it. I get that.
Nah, it is. That, so, and it puts a lot of pressure on people. That's why I say when I'm, mentoring like young men and stuff, I'm like, wait, it's not all, it's not, you can't put everything in one basket. If something don't happen to you, you can't say this is over. If you don't make it to the NBA, at some point, it's like there's something else we can do here. The world is not over. But some people, you hear the stories all the time.
Yeah, we see it.
I was about to make it to it. I'm like, dog.
Bro, you 31.
Yeah.
The league is done.
It's done.
They done, bro. Like, and don't get me wrong, you was good. You didn't get looked at the way you should have. Because we know some people who probably should have been. Yeah. But if you ain't make it by the time you 25, I'm going to be honest, bro.
Let's start thinking about...
Let's start getting the trade.
Hey, sir, you want to do lashes? No.
You know what I mean?
Because everybody turning to be lash techs.
They lash techs.
Let me give a public service announcement.
Go ahead.
Stop, yo.
Yeah.
Stop. It's too many of y'all.
It's a lot. I feel the same way about the platters. And I said this a long time ago. The same $100 been circulating around the hood for years.
Yep.
You brought a platter for me for $25. You spent $50 on your lashes, and then somebody else doing waxes. The person who got your money that's doing waxes is buying that platter. Mm-hmm. Person who bought that platter getting their lashes done. And now that's it.
And the weed men get paid off for all of that.
You heard what they said. They told him.
He told y'all.
He told y'all what the fuck was happening.
That's what happened.
Bread.
Y'all just circulated.
That's it. Same $100, but
it ain't left. And they paid not a tax on none of it.
That's it. This person LLC, this person, and now the whole hood entrepreneurs, but y'all live in the project.
And the crazy thing about the LLC craze is that I know that y'all signed up for it.
That's it.
And y'all didn't renew it.
At all.
Y'all didn't keep up.
At all. You know why? Because the PPP taught us all of that shit.
I know.
Half the hood locked up.
When the people sent you that email and said, "Hey, it is time to renew."
Yep. Not even that. When tax season hit, you realize, damn, I gotta pay this much back. Yeah, nigga, this ain't for me. Yeah. It was never for you.
They left it alone. Y'all kept the name. You still doing business as
exactly.
Lash and Loves LLC. You still doing that.
Yeah, or they using their kid name.
Yeah, but we know you could have just made an Instagram.
Yeah. Y'all know anybody that went to jail off the PPP?
No, but it was crazy that you asked that. No, I didn't. I never seen it. Yeah, nope. we seen List.
We seen List.
I seen List.
Yeah,
I seen List. So
we
it's
never,
crazy.
Yeah.
I remember on Facebook, remember back home, they was releasing like the list.
And we knew everybody on that list.
I'm like, yo, God, he really got a whole painting company. Yeah. And they ain't never painted.
And he ain't painted nothing in art class in high school.
Yo, we had people, we seen y'all. It was people getting them PPP loans. And they ain't had no. All they did was set up the LLC.
That's it.
And was getting cash.
Nope.
Now, first of all, I'm hating.
I'm not.
Because me and you would have had like that. Look, I mean, I ain't no scammer, but I'm just saying. Like, I could have painted a couple houses and got a PPP loan.
I always knew, and I always knew what I wanted. I knew what my goal was at the end. Especially from, like, since the end result of football didn't work how it's supposed to. I knew the goal was, I knew I didn't want to work for them. I've been telling you that for years. I don't want to work for nobody. So when I got to a point where I could start my own nonprofit, I'll never in my life work for nobody again.
No, that's what I said now. Like, I think about it now, and I'm like, dude, I can't. Bro. I can't picture myself.
But you said it earlier. Like, to have to hold yourself back for a speech, I don't care about shit.
That's true.
People say, oh, the pays you. I don't give a fuck. You know why? Who signs my paycheck? Nigga, me.
Yeah, that's actually pretty true.
My name is on, when they bank asks, oh, ain't nobody sign it? This just happened the other day. I was at the bank and they said, oh, ain't nobody sign it. Send it back. I wrote my name on that bitch. You know why? Because it's my company. Here. Finish it off. I'll never in my life work for nobody else. Come on ever.
Now. But and like, that's why I told them, they like, we can do this and that. I'm like, listen, dog. Because I can get out here and be Rome.
Facts.
And Rome is who Rome is.
That's it.
So I don't need...
Piz, I don't think you should be
saying what you...
Who the fuck you talking to?
Y'all know it's a lot of cussing.
Nigga, you don't pay me. There. You don't pay me.
That's a fact.
Hey, what is we talking about?
It is a different thing. It's like when you actually get that freedom, it's hard to give that up.
It is. And you know when I stopped, and I'm about to dive into something that a lot of people don't even want to talk about. When I came out, we're going to jump into it.
We're going to jump into that.
We're going to jump into it. When I came out, I remember the first person I called was you.
Yeah, and what did I say?
First I sent you a text message, Ron. You was like, shit. let's FaceTime, let's take a shot. I don't care, you know what I mean, whatever.
I told you I already knew.
Yeah, in fact, you did. And he was like, look, let's FaceTime, let's take a shot. The moment I got to that point, I didn't care about shit. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, my brother told me he was gay.
Bitch,
and I said, I already knew, yo. Like, what do you mean? I just didn't say shit because you ain't say shit.
That's it. It's simple.
Like, what you talking about? Me? My dad knew? Like, it was like, we just knew it. I said, you the most popular dude around here. Right. Ain't got no girls.
No girls.
Something's going on him.
So,
but I also was like, dude, you think I care? Like, you my brother. That's not going to stop nothing. I don't tell you about what I do, and you know what I'm saying?
What
does that matter to me? Yep. It literally doesn't. So.
But it was growing up, because I talk to, there are people who always that, and it's like, when you grow up, you think, I almost threw a name out. But in the hood, you think, because you see it in the hood, like, everybody's getting all feminine. Bitch, I love being a man. I don't want to, that makeup shit, soft shit, that's not for me. I'm not knocking nobody who do it. I'm just saying, bro, that's not for me. You know what I mean? Like, but when you grow up how we grew up, and people even say, like, bro, you ain't a man that you ain't, first of all, and we ain't enough. I'm young. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like,
Des, I have a question for you. So you knew.
Come to the mic, baby.
No.
To the mic. Oh, you don't want to get a camera, okay?
No,
she ain't got her.
You knew you was gay, and you went to a Bible college.
Bible college.
All right. You went to a whole Bible institute.
The whole college.
And you played that character well, right? I remember it right.
Yeah.
How did you cope with that then?
So at the time, like, when I was mature enough to, like, start to really think through it, like, you gotta remember, we grew up in the church. So there was still an inkling of, like, oh, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. I can be saved from it. And so, you still go through the motions. You go through the motions with it all. And then you get to the point where it's exhausting, like, trying to run a 1600 like you do a 400. That's a bit, as y'all run track, that's how I'm gonna throw it out. It's exhausting. Like, bitch, I can't run a sprint when I'm supposed to be pacing. Yeah. You can't. Yeah. And that's what it was. I got to the point I was like, bro, I'm tired.
Because you like, yo, you know what's funny to me? I was like, bro don't even live down here no more. The only people you scared to tell is the family and friends back home. And I'm like, I've been gone for a couple years. What they going to be talking shit on Facebook?
Yeah.
Like,
but you got to remember, but in the hood, like you said earlier, your reputation is all you got.
That's all you got.
You ain't got shit up. When you stop caring about what other people care about for you, I just had this conversation with one of my kids the other day. This girl, my group, no names, because she's young, obviously. Somebody called her fat. She's not fat at all. I said, why does it bother you? Because I don't want people to think I'm fat. I said, so I had Yvonne, one of my staff, I said, take her to the mirror. She looked in the mirror and she asked her, are you fat? She said, no. So she said, why do you care? And she never could put that together of like, damn, I'm not who they thought.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It was a big eye-opening experience. And for me, it was just getting to a point of I really, truly don't care. Which I never did anyway, but this was different. You know what I mean? Because our cousins and uncles and whatever else.
And it wasn't a lot of people in our family or circle who was, or that we knew was. So it's kind of like you don't see that often.
And like I said, the people you knew, they was all soft, feminine people. It's like, nah, bro, that's
they go completely
extreme.
Like extreme. Like, it's like, damn, y'all out here.
That's crazy as hell.
So, but yeah, I remember it, and I remember once you came out and said your thing, you was like, it was like he came free.
Oh wait.
I said, this mug is free on Facebook now.
Chill, I don't get
whole life done changed.
Wow. Still wow.
Yeah, but it was needed. That was one thing I was like, and I remember people getting mad, and I'm just like, what that got to do with y'all?
Ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
What they got to do with y'all? And you know, it's all. But I think that you even see that people you found out quickly, like people didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like the family was like, okay, and next subject, we love you, Des.
And the people who did have an opinion, I was like, I don't even really fuck with y'all. For real, I ain't talked to y'all niggas in years.
Like, first of all,
you
broke. So.
You ain't shit. So,
does it really matter? Stop caring about the opinions of poor people. I'm gonna just say that right now. Stop caring about the opinions of poor people because it doesn't actually. The elites have told us for years, hey, just be y'all. You poor, right? Stay over there. Just buy shit and let us be rich. So that's what people do.
It's true.
So you shouldn't care because that's going to keep you docile. So yeah, I think once we both kind of learned about that, I mean, we always had that type of mindset, which is crazy.
Which is wild. We really did have it. But there are some things people don't understand. Like, the hood got a grip on certain aspects of your life because you think, oh, I learned to be a man from this. I learned to be a woman from this. And the moment you go against that code, you like,
yeah,
damn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But like, all right. So now I want to get into our life, Desjuan. So first of all, Des, you were extremely a mean person. You were a bully at a certain point in life. Your high school years and the formative years, you were a bully.
No, I wouldn't say bully.
You were absolutely a bully. Yeah, my wife.
Really? Y'all think I was mean?
What you mean? I was too, but so
I don't think I was mean. I just think I didn't give a fuck.
You did. That's what I'm saying.
When I first started dating Rome, you was mean.
Okay, all right. I know why though.
Used to be cracking on people.
Oh, all the time.
And, like,
still do.
You know what I'm saying? So that's
yeah, I get that. Okay,
kid,
I get that. I get that. I get that.
Like
okay.
I mean, in the hallways in school, it was like all you did was be Des. Like, and they like this here go Pez.
Yeah, and people do that though.
And I'd be like, yeah, but it's great because you walk through the world because you were bigger than everybody else. And so you know what I'm saying, and you was funny. And you got away with a lot of stuff.
And everybody fucked with me.
Everybody did.
Yeah,
but
so
it's the same thing with me.
Yep.
People, if you listen or talk to some of the people I went
that
to high
is
school
wrong because everybody
be like,
said Jerome was me. He was
like we love Rome, yo,
Yeah.
like, but like Rome kind of mean. And they like, what you mean? I remember they told Queez and they told Quada, they like, yeah, yo, y'all can come. We play basketball. Don't tell Rome. And he's like, what happened? It's like, man, cracking on this.
That's true, but that's how even me and Duke was that way.
Yeah.
People say, yeah, y'all can't play because y'all too aggressive.
Yeah.
Which we was.
We were
super
super
aggressive.
But it's because we have this big family that people got to realize, right? And it was like a bunch of us that's like the same age, 2-3 years apart. And we all athletes and we all this. Everybody be fighting and get fight. Everybody was scared and we knew it. So we kind of just used that to our advantage. And we was bullies.
Yeah, I get that.
I was nice. I said, but I mean, I was.
Nigga, you wasn't, bro.
I was, but I'm sorry.
You definitely wasn't nice.
Yeah.
And you were, and even though I was mean, quote unquote, let's say, it was rare for people to really see me fight. Jerome fought every week.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
Every week on some shit that we was like, nigga, why you fighting him? We didn't even know why, but we just knew shit. We gotta be there. Let's pop up. You know what
people was on some. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I had to back my look. If I'm gonna talk all this, I'm gonna have to backing up when it come down to it. But it was also, people try to challenge you, and I also had that baby boy effect. I talked about it before. I was a little boy trying to be a man, or what I thought a man was, and what I thought a man was what? Beat up. So I was kind of lashing out. Honestly, I lashed out. It was a lot of lashing out going on. Yeah. And I'm not sorry because a lot of y'all needed what I call a whooping of the ass.
No,
right?
No, that's right.
Yeah, a catching of one's hands.
And you know what's wrong? I think everybody that we ever fought, and I can go through the list, and I ain't gonna say your names because I'm gonna get mad.
Yeah, we gonna have to bring stuff up.
But everybody that we ever fought needed that because they really thought they was them.
I think it made people better people.
Oh, it did. But they also realized, like, yeah, they we thought we was this, but we not.
Yeah.
We humbled a lot of people back home. Shit, and people that a lot of motherfuckers were scared of.
Yep.
Like, we humbled groups and crews of people.
We were y'all bullies' favorite bully.
That's facts.
Yeah,
bro, we really was.
But you know what's crazy?
Wild,
that's how
bro.
I got elected as class president and all that. It's because honestly, it was the people who was talking the most shit, they doing all this. I would be like, man, get out of here. So now all the geeks and everybody that was getting picked on, I didn't mess with them. I messed with the people who was doing the most, and we would be the people that's like, man, girl, you don't sit down somewhere.
Simple.
Hey, man, you come, dude.
We didn't let people get bullied.
We didn't let them.
We
So
really
that's
didn't.
one thing. That's why I say you say mean. It's like, really? We would come through and make sure everybody was good. We didn't like to see the underdog because we knew we was going home and we ain't had no
in our mind, the thing was this. We knew we was the shit and we needed to be the shit because, and this is a vulnerable point, because we ain't want nobody else to know what the fuck we is dealing with
at home.
Mm-hmm. That's a point a lot of motherfuckers don't really want to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like me and Jerome are emotional beings.
Yes.
Like, very emotional beings. People don't get it. Like, even today, I'm being vulnerable. I was on the plane today. I was watching the show I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
The Neighbors and Friends, whatever. On episode 2, there was a point where he's playing the drums, whatever. And they played the song, but, bro, I started tearing up.
Come on now.
Because I realized, like, bro, what you going through, I get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of hood motherfuckers will never say this.
They'll never.
They won't. But if you just be a real nigga for once. Yeah. Whatever you're a white, black, whatever.
However you want to call it.
However you want to call it, I'm gonna call it a real nigga. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Yeah. There's a point where you whether it's by yourself or it's with one person, you have to admit, like, bro, this is hard. Yeah. It's tough. You know what I mean? Trying to be that guy, trying to be, who the dude say woo all the time? For in wrestling. Who's that guy?
I never watched wrestling. That was weird to me.
Ric Flair, but everybody knows Ric Flair, Jerome.
But you thought woo.
But you know, shut up. You've seen it.
That's not. I'm pretty sure that's not what he says though.
That is what he said. 100%. What he said. Woo!
Thank you. Woo. Yeah, okay, all right. But
I ain't want to get all. You know what I mean? Why I gotta go to my diaphragm?
I'm just saying, good.
Just saying.
Onward.
Like Ric Flair type shit. Mm-hmm. Like everybody, as men, we think we always gotta be that, but it's like, nah, bro. Like, men take on a lot. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A lot. And me doing the job that I do, we take on I take on everybody's shit. Because I would rather do that than face whatever the fuck I got going on. I mean, that's a vulnerable moment. I talk about it, so. Yeah.
Speak from the heart.
I'm just saying. Like, I know me.
Me too. But like you say, emotional being. When the way I am is, like, it's certain triggers that you know is going to have me tearing. You play the right song. Man, I sat there and watched the DMX documentary the other day. I'm talking about, ask my wife. I'm watching the DMX documentary. I'm turning into, hey, somebody. She looking over at me and says, you tearing up? And I was like, you don't get it, though. You don't get it.
Whole time forgetting Cassandra from the South. Cassandra been in the hood, though.
She been in the hood. But she know me because I've been like this. Like, it ain't different. But you know, the right song come on, put a Tupac documentary on in front of me and see if I don't turn into Tupac in 30 minutes.
Nigga, turn Coldplay on, Science, it's over.
Oh, man.
Fuck, you don't understand. Like, it's over.
So it's still, it's them things, like them triggers. But like I was saying, you remember growing up, we went through the phase when DMX was on every day. Mm-hmm. I took on that persona. Like, I was literally...
You, nigga, we both did.
I know, yeah. I'm just speaking from...
At the time, we lived in you probably don't remember it. We lived in a hotel in Millville.
I do know that.
Me, you, mommy, and...
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna... You know what I mean? We ain't gotta say no names.
Yeah.
We lived in a hotel for Millville for probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
We listen to DMX every day.
All day.
The moment we open our eyes. To
live.
You know what I mean? Yo, every day. That's all we did. We didn't do nothing.
And I was a child. I shouldn't have been hearing Damien all day. Who? You know what I'm saying?
We might as well have a Ouija board out.
That's pretty much. Because I mean, and then you got to go to grandma's crib and she talking about demons and angels and the world ended. And I'm like, damn, I just listened to a dude sell his soul to the devil for like 8 hours.
17 times. And
now I'm conflicted.
And now you want us to go listen to Pastor Morgan talk? The
sold his soul to the devil and then said a prayer at the end of the goddamn album. Dear Lord, Father, I've got it.
Bro,
I'm conflicted. I don't know if I need to sell my soul.
We fucked up. Or get ties.
That's it.
We don't know what the fuck.
Look, I'm just looking to do both. Whoever comes first. What's going on?
Facts.
You know what I'm talking about? I'm ex in school. But man, that's how it goes, man. For these, you know what I mean, these youngins, we don't know.
It's true. It's true.
We take on a lot of emotions, and I try to have this conversation with like family members and friends and stuff. I'm like, yo, we gotta check that, like, we emotional. And the problem is, if we don't understand that can become dangerous.
Oh, very.
It could be weaponized.
Oh.
We got people doing time right now, and you know, friends and family who just didn't check that. They check their emotions.
Yeah, or didn't know how to have a conversation.
That's it. Like, no, we could just have a convo.
But we could talk.
Yeah. Because I'm saying, I've been there where I've lost it, and we did. I'm not saying that.
Last time we was home, shit.
We ain't talking about it.
We ain't talking about it. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, we ain't talking about it. But it's, you know, we gotta check that we come from a traumatic background. Like, we ain't just...
We all got TBIs.
Yeah, everybody got traumatic brain injury.
Everybody got a TBI.
And PTHD, post-traumatic hood disorder.
Everybody.
That's a new word.
That's a new one.
That's a new one.
We got post-traumatic hood disorder. And sometimes we just be messed up.
But you know what? Sometimes it's made up.
A lot of times it's made up. Because there's sometimes that people want to have that problem.
But they don't.
And they don't. And I'm like, you not.
And we ain't going to get into that at all.
But sometimes people, you right.
People going to want a box.
You right.
They going to want a box.
But yeah, sometimes that is a problem that is made up. But, you know, I think for us, we was able... The best thing we could do was leave our situation.
I'm going to be honest, that was our only option.
Yeah.
It was leave or be so enthralled in all of that we never would have left.
Yeah, because hood fame is just as overwhelming as the attention or the fame that we have.
Yeah.
Not, I wouldn't say we got fame, but the popularity we have now. Like, if I stayed in back home and got that hood fame, oh man, you eat that up.
Probably worse because you're so close to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, because whatever happens to you, it matters now. Because you like, I know them, I gotta see them. But like in reality, it's like, all right, if I deleted all y'all on Facebook, y'all really like it don't even exist.
And I wouldn't
anymore.
care. Like I wouldn't care. Yeah. I it's so. I mean, my algorithm is at the point where I rarely see people from back home. Every once in a while, a story pop up. I call Jerome. He said, "Shit, that shit happened a week ago. Shit, that shit. This is new to me. You know what I mean? Like."
What about that fight that happened like 2 weeks ago at that lounge back home?
Oh, we seen it, but
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna get into it.
Yeah, but you don't throw no names.
I ain't gonna throw no names, but you get to like the hood can consume you to a point where, and this is a problem, and I'm gonna just throw it in the black community too of. We glorify the wrong things sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, people get out of prison and it's on the same level as somebody that graduated from college with an MBA.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And we like, murder?
Master's degree.
What the fuck? Why are we even talking about this person in the same light? It doesn't make sense. But they get out of jail. Your homies there, they got 2 outfits for you. One of them is an expensive shirt. They got you a pair of Timbs and some black wool.
And a nice chain.
And a nice chain. You know what I mean? That's whatever. And you think this was the hood still, they still respect what I was.
He up with me.
You know what I mean? Instead of one of your homies really coming to you and say, bro, you beat this. You got to get the fuck out of here. Type shit. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't really like that. You know what I mean? They just think, I always got to maintain that tough side, that masculine thug shit, or nobody gonna respect me at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whole time forgetting, bro, we seen you cry on the bus.
Damn.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Come on now. What you gotta understand too is, like we just said, the hood fame.
Hood
That's
fame.
more important than money.
Bro, than life.
Than money. You know what I'm talking about? Like you get
hood
that.
fame is that dash between you was born here and you died.
Come on now, that was good one.
Bro, come on.
Come on now.
Come on, bro.
People want that.
They want that dash.
People want that.
Everybody want the dash. Fuck the date you, bro. Nobody can care when you was born. They don't care when you died. That dash. What does that mean?
Come on now.
What does that mean?
That T-shirt that you about to get put on,
bro.
They love that T-shirt.
The spray painted T-shirt.
Come on, wings. Just
the wings on the back.
That one picture you got.
All you got is one good post.
And they about to throw you on a Facebook page and on that shirt. And nowadays they spray paint you on your own casket. That's how crazy it's going. They are spray painting oneself on oneself's own casket.
Let me tell you something. I'm not going in no ground. Don't get me no cat. I will burn me the fuck up.
Just do me a little. Yeah, I want. Now, first of all, I want a nice ass ceremony.
No, Joe, my ceremony.
Better turn this up.
I ain't gonna hold you. We not doing it in the church either.
No. I'm saying this right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I don't. Yeah. So do it the way you know that I would like to go. But do not put me on no T-shirt.
Nope.
Don't send out no flyers with me.
None.
About this.
Don't say I wish it was me, because you don't.
Do not tag me on a Facebook talking about cuz I miss you.
Don't put up a text from 5 years ago.
Yes.
I just talked to him. Bitch, that was 2021.
That was 2022. Do not post our messages talking about, look, do not. So anyway, that dash, like you just said, that dash in between one's name and the hood.
It's everything.
People are seeking to get the dash between their names. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Leave that alone. That hood fame will make you seek death, really.
Death. Oh, it's crazy.
Damn, Dad, you just unlocked the whole new thing.
Come on, Ron.
You just unlocked something.
I'm trying to tell you. This shit is crazy.
And that's not even that's not even the only thing, man.
No, it's not.
That's not even the only thing.
There's so many things that I think a lot of people truly need to understand is holding us back. Mm-hmm. Like, that they don't want to. I think, if you ask me, people aren't as ignorant as they seem. Mm-hmm. And it took me a while to truly understand. I used to say people stupid as fuck. But nah. People aren't as ignorant as they seem. They just want to believe what makes them comfortable. That's it. Everybody want to believe what makes them comfortable.
It's both.
It is both.
It is both.
Yeah, because that comfortability is a delusion. Like, because the rest of the world is still spinning while you thinking, let's just say this, you play a slot machine, you won that shit once out of 100 times. The only thing that matter is that moment that you won. You forget about them 100 times that you had to struggle. Pull this shit. Bro, that's reality. This is an anomaly. The moment you won is an anomaly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to you because you won. But the lessons weren't in you winning. The lessons were in you continually pressing that button or pulling that stick. That's the lessons. That's where the fuck you should have learned.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know.
That's just, going back to, since we on the topic of being like certain like hood culture, not black culture, because that's not black culture, but hood culture. You get shot once,
yep.
right? What 50 Cent says, I felt how them shells burn. I still won't learn.
Talk to him.
Some of y'all felt them shells burn and wanted to get burnt again.
I've been patiently waiting for a Mac to explode.
On.
It been exploded.
It done did it. So you should have learned and got up out of there. But now they get this delusion of saying, yo, I survived a gunshot. I survived this. I'm invincible. You not. And you beat a case and you beat it. Now you like, oh, I'm good.
And now the story is what? Mini Man. What's that for a palm? I said blood in my eyes, and I can't.
That's sweet melody.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Can make any child.
50 gave y'all the progression. None of y'all realized it.
Yeah, because 50 Cent wasn't Mini Man no more.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
niggas forgot about that moment. It's over. Yeah. Like, you're not in the hood no more.
Yeah.
You're gone. The motherfuckers who, even if they still wanted you dead, bitch, you in Hollywood Heights.
Yeah, y'all not coming out.
Gated community.
Yeah, and all his old enemies is on drugs and that.
Or locked the fuck up or dead.
Alcohol, like they not doing that.
Yeah, they don't care, bro.
You know, but yeah. That's the life that we live in the ghetto. Ghetto living in a ghetto. That's you like to die. Every day I'm sleeping in a. That's Akon.
They don't get it, bro.
Yeah, y'all don't get it because y'all still, you know what I'm saying? What he said, Lil Wayne said, used to be the sweetest girl.
It used to be the sweetest girl
ever. Now she like sour amaretto. She wore the dress to the T like a letter. And if he make it rain, she would be under the weather. She used to run track in high school. Now she trick on the track back in high school.
Bitch.
Some of y'all tricking on the track by that high school.
Y'all tricking on that track. And you don't need to. You know why? Because the gate open for you to leave that track.
Yep. You don't have to do that.
Trick if you want.
This is the come to Jesus moment.
Trick if you want.
If at any point in this, this episode, if you were offended, we were talking about you.
Talking about y'all.
I'm going to just go ahead and say
you might as well. And I said some of y'all names.
So we still could love you, but you got to go to Jesus or one of them.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? You have to. Self-reflect. Look in that mirror.
Don't go to that man.
Go to somebody.
Hey, look in the mirror.
Call us.
Hey, look in the mirror and say, I fucked up. You know why? Because the devil ain't do it.
Yeah.
Whatever Pastor so-and-so and Deacon, what's the name?
God's mailman over there.
You know we... Hey.
When he pulled up in the Rolls Royce,
he can't
and he had to drive past the Jets to get there.
Don't save her. I don't want to be. We talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Is you gotta look in the mirror and say, what do I want for myself?
Come on now. And my kid.
Fuck everybody else what they think of me. The only person that can truly form an opinion of you is you.
Come on now.
Because the moment you get over that,
when you feel like I'm him
or her or they ski.
You can do what you just put your mind to it.
You feel me?
There's things you can do when you start believing in God.
What the dude said in Rainbow, I can go anywhere. Take a look. It's in the book. It's reading Rainbow. He was talking to y'all.
Y'all, you know what the problem is? When y'all was watching that, y'all didn't get it.
All you heard was a song.
Yup, y'all was worried about that song, but you didn't get it. He told y'all, take a look. It's in the book.
It's in the book. And then this is how we gonna wrap it up. Cause somebody said we sick of hearing y'all talk. They said goodbye,
farewell to you, my friend.
I don't remember.
So until we meet again. Now we gonna put our flair on it. Come on.
Two things be together in the box, and now it's time to say goodbye. You remember what he did?
Yeah, I remember that.
Well, listen.
But what did
we can only leave y'all with so much.
Give me a Wayne John, Dez. We gotta end it with a Wayne John.
You said a Wayne John. Ooh,
the hottest under the.
Ain't nobody fucking with me, man. You already
know that.
Listen.
Tanya's sons.
That's it. I want y'all to get to a point.
Oh, I'm walking off. You're cutting it right there.
Yeah, wrong.
At the Tanya sons.
I want y'all to get to a point where when you look in the mirror, it's only you. It ain't your past and the niggas around you. It's you. And when you can accept you, the rest of that shit is irrelevant.
It's really.
That's it.
That's really what it is.
That's all it is.
And again, if you took this and you got mad in any way, as a matter of fact, scoot over real quick, your big body. Just scoot over so they can see that jersey right there.
You see it?
We from there, yo.
We from the hood.
We from there. That's always there. I remind myself. I love that place because it made me.
That's facts.
I love that place. But I looked in the mirror and I'm able to say, "Don't take your hands back."
Yeah. When you get to the point where you can look in the mirror and say, damn, I can't even see it.
Yeah, don't see it.
I almost said it.
Yeah, let's end it on that. Hey, Grandma, I love you.
Grandma.
Mom, I love you.
Love you.
Hey,
Jerry, we'll see you soon.
See you in a little bit, but it is what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Talk to him.
Let's sign out, big dog. I love you, bro.
Love you. Y'all know what time it is. Boom.
Hey, I loved it, dude.